I hope you're having a good day today. We're going to talk about how Aptera is actually putting the launch edition in the hands of investors as far as how soon it will come out. So let's talk about that. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we're going to look at this video here where Chris Anthony and Steve Frambo are actually talking about how they're going to decide how soon the launch edition will come out. And let's just go ahead and listen to that.
Launch edition vehicles. And now we're going to show you how we get those vehicles into production.
We have a world-class production partner with CPC in Modena, Italy. They're unlike any other company in that they've helped us from the beginning in designing the parts of the body, the tooling. They'll make the tooling, they'll operate the tooling with their presses, they'll get the parts, they'll assemble them and validate them and deliver us a completely assembled body. We have over 90% of the bill of materials selected, sourced, and awarded. We've got over 98% of the production factory equipment also selected, sourced, and awarded. We're working to close the Series B round, and we're talking actively with lots of large and institutional investors, sovereign funds, but those deals take time to close. However, our plan is ready to be executed today.
Okay, so we're going to see that he's actually talking about how they are practically ready to come out with the launch edition. And they're practically at 95% ready, according to all the companies that they have association with. And they have deals in the works, but he said that they take a long time for them to work through those deals. So, I mean, that could be the difference of between maybe a year up to maybe a year and a half. And it sounds like funding is the most important part right now, which, I mean, you got to have money before you could do anything. And so this is where they're going to start talking about other things.
Opportunity to be the first production solar electric vehicle with your help. Today, we're announcing the Aptera Accelerator program. We're opening up the first 2,000 reservation slots to investors to receive early delivery of their launch edition vehicles. This program will be open through March 26th, and the minimum investment is $10,000. Once you invest, you'll be placed on a leaderboard, which you can view at aptera.us/leaderboard. The investor who contributes the most to this campaign will garner the coveted #1 reservation slot for these launch edition vehicles. Investors under that will be prioritized by the amount they invest. If you're a previous investor in Aptera, thank you so much for your support and getting us this far. If you invest $10,000 in this new campaign, we will count your previous investment amount in your total, and that will reflect on our leaderboard for these premium 2,000 reservation slots. We think that by kicking off this program early, we will accelerate our path to production, and everyone will get their vehicle more quickly.
Raising $20 to $50 million with the...
All right, I'm going to pause it right there. So they're doing an accelerated investor fund where investors can actually come out and put or invest in Aptera with a limited number being $10,000 or more. And so if you do that, even if you already invested, you can be put on a board that shows where you're going to get your Aptera at between 1 and on down. So the more you invest, the sooner you can get your Aptera. And they could be the first person with an Aptera on the road. That is pretty big. That's exciting that can happen. So Steve and Chris, they're trying to help get this out on the road as soon as possible. They know that they need to do that in order for them to really take off and they're asking for investors' help. So what would probably be a good idea is if you know an investor that wants to invest in this company, then they could really help accelerate when the launch edition will come out. Or if you want to invest more. Now, I am not a financial advisor, so if you're thinking about investing in Aptera, I suggest that you actually talk to one. But this would be a really good company to invest in because they're really going to dominate the market once they come out. All right, let's get back to it.
Accelerator program helps us execute on our first phase of production. It helps us buy critical tooling and hardware for the factory, and it also helps us unlock the $21 million of the state grant that we were selected for.
We know you've loved seeing the progress we've made over the last year. And everything we've been designing digitally over the last 6 months will now start to become reality.
You'll see the Red Viking AGVs that comprise our assembly line and move the vehicle from station to station. You'll see laser welders and robotics moving modules and panels. It'll be really exciting and dynamic, and you'll see progress very often.
We're on a noble mission to bring solar mobility to the masses. And with your help, we can do just that.
We know it's been a long road for you, and we still have a ways to go, but thanks to your help, we'll get there.
Thanks for your support.
All right, so I really applaud them for what they're trying to do. They want to get this out as soon as possible. And let's face it, all of us wants this to come out. All of us want Aptera to be on the road as soon as possible. And with what happening with Sono Motors and Lightyear, Aptera can be the very first most efficient aerodynamic vehicle with solar panels on the road. And we have the opportunity to help them do that sooner than later. So let's get fired up. Let's get as much help as we can in on this. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. And I mean, it's just up to us if we get them to come out sooner, around the end of this year or beginning of next year, or if they have to rely on outside investors, it may take another year and a half, maybe a year and 3/4. We don't know. It just depends on how those deals fall in place. But what do you think? You think this is a good idea? I think what Aptera is doing is really nice, and wanting us to help them get this taken care of. I really love Aptera for that. They are a really good company, and they always stand behind what they do. But I welcome your comments down below, and always looking out to hear from you guys because you guys are awesome. And so we know Aptera is going to take care of us, but we got to work together, and we want to try to get this going, not only just from them, from their standpoint, but just from our standpoint as well. We want this out. So you patrons, you guys, y'all take care. You guys really help me out in so many ways. I truly appreciate you watching my video. And if you're new here, please smash that like, ring the bell, and subscribe. And you'll catch my new video when it comes out. And if you haven't already, go ahead and jump on getting you an Aptera, and we will make the world a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. So y'all take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.